we told our team that if we played well, we'd have a chance, and we didn't play well. Serving is the great equalizer in volleyball. And normally we are a very good serving team. We did not serve very well tonight. We did not hit our targets in the game plan. And if you can serve tough, you can push people back a little bit. You can, because we weren't able to do that, their offense just rolled. That the score speaks for itself. And they have a good block. We've never gotten a rhythm, and so their block didn't have to work very hard tonight. It's a good team, it's a solid team, and they did what they had to do. And you respect the team by crushing them, so that's good. They brought their starters against us, and they did their job. It's too bad we don't get a chance to play them again, because I think we could put up more of a fight, and that's the disappointing thing, for the fans. We didn't put up much of a fight tonight. It's been a year of adversity. Tonight was just we didn't play that well. We started off pretty strong, but then we had a couple key injuries, and we had 6 games on the road in a row, and we didn't have a single practice in between there. And so that was kind of a tough stretch. And so it took a while for us to build our confidence back up. And I think on Tuesday night you could see that we're able to run our systems, and tonight they just seemed tired, they seemed gassed. So much to work on.
And I really thought Kate Steffen was a force today, and she's the lowest hitter on the team. It was a great offensive output by us, and not only that we got 40 kills and 6-7 attempts, we only had 6 errors, and you're going to beat obviously you'll beat anybody hitting that way, but you'll beat anybody with only getting 6 errors in 3 sets. We just did a lot of things well today, and we blocked well. It didn't show up as blocks because they were covering them, but we were able to slow them, frustrate them, and as a result, they hit a ton of balls out of bounds. And that's the result of that. They're a fast offensive team. They need gaps in order to get kills. If they don't have gaps, they're trying to hit high, trying to hit around blocks, and they hit the ball out of bounds. And it was really a great day. And is Deidre in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did a really good job, and distributing the ball around. A lot of people getting attempts, and kept them off balance. Our middles were absolutely. They had no answer for our middles, and it was. I just was really pleased with the way that we played. We struggled early passing. And, they were picking on Dana, and Dana was a little overhyped for this game, to be honest. And giving her a little break, she came back and passed really well. Her last 4 or 5 passes were all perfect. So, it's a pretty good match for us. And I like the idea that we played and got alert and had a couple of really big-time hitting games. Before we go into Laramie, so it's really good. I'm very pleased because we made this team look a lot worse than they are. They're really not a bad team.
Yeah, a little bit, and then I guess after the second block, I figured Brianna and I talked about it that she would tip it instead of trying to hit it towards me, I guess. And then it was after the third time, it was okay, you don't learn. I'm right there. don't hit it right in front of me. I think a little bit, yeah. I noticed more from the setter, just because just as far as that 3 blocks that I had.
3 in a row.
Yeah, I could tell on the setter's face, she was what's going on? I need to find something else to do, and she just I can tell she was upset, frustrated.
If you guys.
Yeah. I definitely feel you gotta stay composed and focus. And Wyoming's a really good team, so we have to go in to it the same way we came into Seattle, thinking they're a really good team. So I feel we need to have that mindset when we play them.
It's definitely a big boost for us, and it makes us more confident in our playing and shows us that we can be a great team. So no matter who's on the other side of the net. Yeah, the passing was definitely great tonight, and allowed me to set not just outsides but the right side and middle, and I could distribute it wherever I wanted most of the time.
I wanted to get some more swings for some of these guys, but I probably should have put them in earlier. But I was pleased. I thought Marley came in, take a nice swing. I thought Snyder came in, got she hit 1,000. She was 1 for 1. Sam took a little bit to get warmed up, but she did a nice job. And I don't know. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the match because we were a little out of sorts early in this match, and it was interesting because we had prepared, we knew what they were going to do, but we were kind of a step behind what was going on, and we had some Dana struggling passing. One of the coolest things that I saw today was players then adjusting and responding to coach's urging at that point. Tori just, she was beat inside out a couple times in the first 6 points of the game and then never got beat inside out again. Dana passed poorly, we took her out, gave her a break, came back in, passed 4 perfect balls. That is really good stuff because, you want players to understand, okay, yeah, I can make a change here and do something different and not, get their brain scrambled because things aren't going well. And so that was really good. We do some things at pretty good levels, but I can tell you some areas we can get better at. We can be a much better defensive team, floor defense. We can be we can still play a little bit faster tempo offensively. Not a bunch faster, because I want to take advantage of hitting high, but we can play a little bit faster offensively. Tonight was a great match for Meg. That's a work in progress in terms of, Meg and Deidre connecting and being good, because that's the most complex thing we do offensively is the stuff behind the setter. And so those are all areas that we're still getting better at. So I don't want to sound like I don't think we're good. We are good. And the thing that's really impressing me for this is the 5th match in a row now where we have had very, very few giveaway points. And that is awesome. I mean, we're playing in that area in terms of low error. We're better than maybe any team we've had here since probably 2001. And that is saying something. And that's something that, I did not expect. I thought we'd be, I like Dana and Kate as players, but they're playing really smart as attackers. And that's going to take us a long way if we can continue to do that night in and night out. But that's like going into a basketball game and saying, hey, we're going to have only 6 turnovers per half, and going out and doing it, and you're going to win a lot of basketball games. But then, there's going to be that night where you're going to have 9 or 10, and then, you got to figure out how you're going to take care of that then.
I don't know really what the difference is.
Did you
did
you feel more like things were clicking better? Or
yeah, I do. I feel like things were clicking a lot. I felt really comfortable tonight, so.
Brianna is killing it right now. I saw Brianna before the game, and I'm like, she's sitting there listening to her iPod. She's, acting chill, and acting super low maintenance, which for her is pretty good. And so it's like, hey, what's going on here? It's like she's turning over a new leaf.